Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to my live session on this, the 30th of October, 2022. My name is Danielle and I am the host. I am outside my domicile, so that's why you're going to be hearing vehicles going up and down, up and down, up and down because I'm kind of next to the road. Uh, I have decided on two courses of action for this coming week. I gotta decide definitely on one course of action, which I have to get in touch with the court about because I gotta find out about a certain individual and if they've already been taken over, and if they did, I need to have them get in touch with someone else to do my rent. Um, hello, 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 hello. We are talking about general clean items today, and like Mr. Clean and Lava Soap and um, Mr. Bubbles and things of that nature that used for cleaning the domiciles. Now, um, it it's funny that things change over time because I can remember one soap, which is Pumice made, called Lava, and it I haven't seen lava in oh my god a few years now. I got one bar of it left, and I'm going to probably end up giving that bar to my father for Christmas. So because he likes lava, but he doesn't get that dirty anymore. So I don't know if he'd use it or if he wouldn't use it or but uh now with Mr. Clean you can use that for your floors. You gotta dilute it. You can't put it on straight because if you put it on straight you got animals. Then you gotta shut the door and keep the animal out because you don't want the animal to lick the floor and get sick because that's a bad thing. You don't want that. When you always clean, you always want to do a room and isolate the room because I didn't. That's not the topic of what we're talking about. So, getting back to Mr. Clean. You dilute it. I believe it's either 50-50 or 60-40 or 30-70, something like that to dilute it. But the more water you add to it, the weaker it gets. So you really don't want it that weak. So you want to go the opposite way around. You want it to go stronger. So you want it to be able to cut the dirt on the floor. You gotta sweep your floor first, and then you get your mop and your bucket and you fill it up with hot water. Gotta use hot water. If you use cold water, it doesn't really work that well because it just for some strange reason doesn't work. Um, and the problem with that is then you have to sit there and figure out, do I use extra cleaner? Do I not use extra cleaner? Do I use cleanser? One thing that I learned in my years of being on my own is you do not put ammonia and bleach together. That's mustard gas. And that will knock you the hell out. So, um, now, now for lava, lava's a hand soap. It used to come in the pump as well, but that was for a short period of time. I don't know why they stopped carrying lava. Lava is a good soap. It's a good cleaner soap. It's right down into the pores, and it cleans very well. Mr. Bubbles, that's a bath soap. That was for bubble baths, mostly for children, so that they would take a bath and you get the bubbles, you can bubble it up and what have you, and we would do that. You can also use lavender as a bubble bath. You can use Epsom salt. Now, Epsom salt can also be used as a mouthwash, but you don't swallow it. You gargle and spit it out, and then you get fresh water, gargle, spit it out, and then you it can be used as a pain reliever, but that's an old wives' tale. Um, the the possibility of when you clean with Windex. Now with Windex, you got to watch out because what they don't tell you about Windex, which I learned from being a in charge of maintenance for a store, is Windex is flammable. So that's what they don't tell you. That's why they put in a spray and you spray it on the windows and you don't spray a lot because you don't want it dripping down because it will be a difficult thing to soak up because you don't want it to get on the walls and stuff like that. Depending on the walls and what you have for paint or paneling or concrete or what have you. Um, Now, there's also Fabulo or Fabulo. I think it's Fabulo. Now, Fabulo is a cleaner that is from the the Latino community. It's just a it's a brand name. Um, Usually, it only costs $1. It's not that expensive, but it's strong. Um, and what happens is um, the way that the cleaning does is you always start always it depends on the room. Each room is a different way to clean it, and each room is a different way to set it up and get it done. Now you can do the setups through from the top down to the bottom or from the bottom up to the top. You can do it that way. All depends. Um, in my place, it's hard to get to the outside windows, so I haven't hit the outside windows since I've been here. Uh, I do hit the inside windows occasionally when I'm in the mood and I decide I want to do it. So I do that. Um, you don't want your dishes to build up too much because if you get your dishes to build up, then it's going to take a lot longer to get them done. And if you can't stand that long like me, it runs into problems. Um, we got birds. Birds are on the porch. Uh, so um, let's see. The next one is Ajax. Now Ajax, they have Palm Olive and Ajax and Dove are the most popular dish soaps to use. Now, if you want to work on something, say like you go in work your on the vehicle and you get grease all over your hands, and you want to get the grease off, you would take Ajax or Palmolive or Dawn and squirt a little bit on your hands, rub it in, and hit it with warm water, and boom, the grease is gone. It goes down the drain. Yeah, no, I deal with it. Outside cleaning, um, that's usually done by power washing. Uh, let's see, what else? What can we talk about cleaning? We can cleaning. Some people stack their cleaning supplies up in one area. Some people put it in two areas. Some people put it in three areas. I have two areas that I put my cleaning supplies. That's because there's no closets in my place. So I'm gonna have a little bit of Sunny D because I'm gonna drink. So, but now spider webs, that's a touchy thing. That depending on the home, everyone's gonna get spider webs, and everyone to clean them, all you gotta do is take a broom, go up and blend them down the gum, and you're good to go. Now, depending on the size of the spider, that's a whole different story. I have seen giant spiders, and let me tell you, I'm not going back to where they were. Um, some spiders have recently been seen in the house, and not in my house because I got a four-legged animal that goes after bugs, spiders, you name it. She takes care of everything. She's a good little kitty. Uh, so yesterday, while I was looking out the window, this is a look. I'm going off topic here, but I have to talk about this. I'm watching this chipmunk try to get up. The chipmunk buried itself in the leaves near the base of a tree, and for some reason, it kept sticking its head up real slowly, and it would go right back down. Well, finally, about after 5 minutes of this chipmunk doing this, doing this, doing this, doing this, doing this, an eagle comes and snatched it. I mean, it came down, boom, and went right back up like a rubber band. And um, the whole thing took roughly about um, a couple minutes. If the wingspan was wide, and when it was wide, the the bird of prey, it was either eagle or hawk. I can't know which one. I didn't really get to see it. I had my glasses on, and it came and it bounced off the area, had put the chipmunk in its claws, and it was gone. Um, Now I know that uh, the possibility of things going on, and when you're talking about cleaning, you're talking about doing different things, and you try your best to do cleaning. You try your best to get places clean. Everyone doesn't clean the same way. Everyone doesn't clean in the same manner. So, um, and the whole case point that is uh, that cleaning is an important part of one's place. And if you don't clean, you're going to build up and build up and build up, and you're going to get called a hoarder. Well, unfortunately, there in my domicile, uh, I have no closets. So things have to get put all around the rooms and stacked up, and it looks like I'm hoarding, but I'm not actually hoarding. I have no closets. Uh, so, um, now the the cleaning facts. Um, there's a variety of different cleaning products out there. There's different items. besides the cleaning products, we're gonna go into the buckets, mops, brooms, hand dustpans. Um, we're gonna go into sweepers and iRobots and all the different things that is possibly talking about cleaning. Now I know that it gets a little touchy when you talk about subject of cleaning and you want to clean, but that's that's that. Okay. Uh, I guess I've talked enough. Going on 16 minutes. I gotta think of something for lunch, and I got to get another cup of coffee and get my meds. Um, so because I didn't take meds this morning. So with no further ado, I'm gonna cut this short. Um, I hope y'all are safe and well. And we talked about some cleaning. We did this and did that, and we talked about some products. Um, I'm going to try to get back on later and have a more in depth um, chat, but it all depends on how things go for today. It's going on 1 p.m., so I want to get out of the heavy clothing which I'm in because I'm in some heavy clothing and it's getting hot, so I might as well get in some light clothing which I have underneath the heavy clothing. And um so we're gonna have a nice time and be well, be safe, be COVID free, get your shots and boosters, and it's the flu season, so get your flu shots. They don't hurt that much. They go in your shoulder, bink, and that's it. Some people get a reaction, some don't. I didn't get a reaction when I got mine, so we have it there, and we won this on this note.